Fern and Persimmony Glitchet is an episode that really resonated with me. I really enjoyed this episode. This is the second segment of the second episode of the 10th season. And when I first heard the name Persimmony Glitchet, I thought, that kind of sounds like Lemony Snicket. And then I googled it. And also then we started to find out about Persimmony Glitchet's characters as well. And I thought, that still sounds like it. And I googled it, and apparently it is actually meant to be a parody of Lemony Snicket. So that's kind of cool. And Fern writes a letter to Persimmony Glitchet because his 14th book is about to come out, 14th book in this series, and she just wants some advice because she wants to be a writer, of course. And he gives her several bits of advice, and my favourite bit of advice is so true. If you want to be a writer, read, write, and rewrite, and that's exactly true. To be a writer, you kind of need to read because it expands your vocabulary, it expands your outlooks, it gives you different perspectives on different kinds of characters. Writing, self-explanatory, but rewriting. I feel like rewriting is even more important than writing in a way. And Fern takes this to heart and she goes, yes, okay, I will do this. And Persimmony Glitchet also says that she should write under a pen name. Because if you publish something and people don't like it, or it's not what you hoped for, you can hide behind the anonymity of a pen name. And Fern chooses Agatha Shelley because she's a fan of Agatha Christie and Mary Shelley. Fair enough. And she publishes an article in this little magazine that's printed at school. I don't think we've ever seen this magazine before, but never mind. And because nobody knows it's her, people are talking about it when she mentions it, and they're bad-mouthing it. And saying that it's not very good, it's very happy, nothing bad happens to the character, there's no excitement in it. And obviously Fern's very disheartened by this. And she asks Persimmony Glitchet what to do. And Persimmony Glitchet gives some brilliant advice. And part of that advice is to, first of all, just forget it. I can't remember exactly what he said, but something like going for a walk and just getting away from it. But then allowing himself the time to think, is there any truth in the feedback? And I think that that's brilliant. No artist of any kind likes to have negative criticism. But if it's constructive criticism, it may actually be worth listening to. And this is something that I've got experience with. One of my earlier novels, somebody left a review and they said the ending felt rushed. To this day, I don't necessarily agree with that feedback, but it has made me more aware. It's made me more conscious of the pacing of the last few chapters of my books there onwards. So it's always worth listening to, and Fern kind of does that. And what happens as a result of that is really effective. I love the mystery surrounding Persimmony Glitchet. There's also a tremendous amount of mystery surrounding Lemony Snicket, and I just think it's something that it's an episode I absolutely love. Speaks to me on every level. Fern is my spirit animal in certain ways. Fern's a dog, isn't she? There are certain characters of Arthur who are very obvious, Buster obviously, and then you have characters like Arthur. If you said to me Arthur's an Aardvark and I wasn't aware that he was an Aardvark, I would have said you were absolutely off your mind because he doesn't look anything like an Aardvark. But never mind. Fern is a great character. Fern and Persimmony Glitchet is a really great episode.